nail friends, it's Sarah here, and in this video I'm going to be doing a updated Bitten Nails video, and I'm going to do a backfill on my Bitten Nails, and I'm going to unbox the new Suzie brush kit as well as the Apron. So I'm really excited to show you guys that, so that's behind me and I'll do that in a second, and then we will use her brush to backfill my nails. So let's get started. Okay, so I've already opened the general box because it came so fast. She sent me this as a gift and we talked on Wednesday and then I got it on Thursday. It came like the next day. To be fair, we both live in the same town, so. But still, it came really fast through the mail. So I opened it because I wasn't sure whose it was because it had no return label. Or else I wouldn't have opened it because I like doing things on camera sometimes. So I did open that, but I didn't open, obviously, the whole kits and stuff. Okay, so inside I was given an adorable card with a dog on it, and it just says to enjoy the kit. And if you guys don't know who Suzie is, I'm pretty sure most people following me would know who Suzie is. She's the biggest nail YouTuber on YouTube. And I will link her down in my description box, so make sure you check that out. I'm sure you already know who she is though. But, so this is how they come. The kits are super nice. I like the colors that she chose. They're kind of her theme color for her channel. They have a sticker here that shows that they haven't been opened, and it says it was approved by Suzie. That's on both the kits here. I really like these. They seem like a really good, solid way to ship stuff. So let's crack these open. So this is the brush and file kit. Okay, and inside it is very nicely packed here. So there is a picture with some instructions telling you that the brush is a size 8, which is great. I love size 8 brushes. It's really good here. It tells you exactly what grit the files are. So the mint file is a 240, and it'll tell you exactly what that's great for. Same with the pink and the violet file. So you got this, so that's great if you're not sure exactly what the files are for. And then these come in tissue paper that has Suzie's signature on it. That's a cute touch. Oh, I'm so excited. Look how pretty that is. I don't even want to use it because it's so nice. So in the handle we have pearls, so that's really pretty. It says acrylic right there, and then it has Suzie's signature there. Opening it up here. So you're gonna want to prep your brush before using it. So I'll show you guys how to do that. So I have a thing of monomer here. And what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna take out all the resin that's in the brush. So the brush has special stuff in it to keep it at a certain pointiness, and so that you know it hasn't been used. So you gotta remove all that, or else you'll just clog up the brush and ruin it. So you don't wanna ruin the brush. So you're just gonna use your fingernail to gently, you wanna be very gentle, very, very gentle. Gently scrape some of that out. I've showed you guys this in another video recently. You can take a clean comb and comb it out, and that works too. So you're gonna wanna be very gentle. You don't wanna mess up the bristles. You don't wanna accidentally curl them. You know, like if you were to take a pair of scissors and go along a piece of ribbon, you could accidentally or purposely curl it. So you don't wanna do that with these. So that's why you wanna be very gentle and just remove all that. So I am gonna grab my little hairbrush. So I have my comb. This is my comb I keep in here. Actually 4 new brushes. I do like to use a new brush every 4, 5, 6 months, just depending on what I'm doing. So you're just gonna carefully brush through, and then you'll remove any little hairs that need to come out or anything. And you're just gonna wanna remove all of that. And then you can kind of you guys won't be able to see, but I go like this, you can see all the particles coming up, which means it's not empty yet. So you want to keep removing it. So don't rush it, and don't use the brush, don't use any brush until you've done this, or you will ruin it. Okay, so once you got most of that removed, you're just going to dip your brush and wipe it over and over and over. So you can actually continuously clean it in your monomer, and you can twirl your brush on your paper towel, and you can kind of work your brush into the shape that you want and you like. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do here. There. And then you can just keep playing with that, emptying out your monomer onto a paper towel until you are happy with the shape that you have maneuvered it into. So this brush is crimped. I used to always prefer a crimp brush until I tried one without, and now I don't have a preference. Either or is good for me personally. I like an 8 though. I'm excited for this brush because I used to always use 8s because that was just a good number for me. They're great for people with smaller nail beds. They're great for shorter acrylic sets, stuff like that. They're really great for anything because you can just use as many beads as you want until you build your nails up. But if you're using a brush that's too big, it can carry or hold too much liquid, and too much liquid can create overexposure because then you end up getting too much liquid on the nails. So a smaller brush is actually a lot better for a beginner for sure. So we will use this brush to backfill my nails. So I just wanted to zoom in a little bit more on the detail of this brush. It comes with a lid. Lids are really great to have so that you don't mess up your brush. If you don't have a lid, you're gonna need to find something that props your brush like this or upside down like this. That way you don't get liquid inside here. So on the lid here, it's very detailed. You can see has teeny tiny NCE for Nail Career Education. That's a cute detail. And then the handle here is gold. So it's a very beautiful brush. So do you think you guys are gonna pick up the brush kit? Let me know in the comments section. And then here are all the files. So we have the fine mint. So this is one you would use to smooth the free edge of acrylic or gel. You can use it on the natural nails as well. This is not quite for shaping. It's not rough enough for that. And then we have the medium bit. This one is for shaping the nails, shaping acrylic, but it's a stronger grit. And then this one here is a coarse file. It's great for new sets, nail fills, and yeah. So with any brand new file like this, you're gonna wanna make sure you score your edges. So you can just take another file and score the edge. And that way, you don't cut yourself. Then we also have 2 buffers. So we have the sanding sponge. I like the way this one feels. So this one is great for filing around your sidewall area, just to buff it and stuff like that. So this would be great for gel polish application on top of enhancements because you could rough up the nails enough that the gel will stick to it. And then we have a smooth and shine here. So if you're gonna be using like a shiny top coat and not a gel top coat, you could shine up the nails first and then you get rid of any scratches and stuff, and then your top coat will go on. Super nice. So that's what we have here. Okay, and then let's open up this apron. I'm really excited for this one. Again, has the stamp of Suzie sealed. Very nicely wrapped with the Suzie signature wrapping paper. That's really nice. So she picked white because nail dust is white and it will get all over you. If you're wearing black, you get white speckles everywhere. So this is nice because then you might not see it as much. It looks a little nicer and cleaner. So it comes wrapped, double wrapped, extra wrapped. And it says nuke it, which is something Suzie says on her channel when she cures her nails. This material feels really nice. Feels like really nice. So I'll put it on for you guys. And this one, it says nuke it across the chest. You tie it up at the back. I'll model it for you guys. 1 second here. It has a pocket right here. So you can stick things in it if you want to. And yeah, it'll be good for getting dust on yourself. You're not really gonna see it when you're filing, so that's really nice. It's actually really comfortable too. So I'm gonna wear this today, might as well, it's already on. So let's take a look at my nails now. Oh, also I was gonna say you can keep these, and if you're ever a traveling nail tech and you go to like, I don't know, classes and stuff, you can keep containers like this and you can stick your brushes and your files and everything like that, just so it stays protected in your kit. So I am gonna keep these. So thanks so much, Susie, for sending this to me. I really appreciate it. Okay, so let's take a look at my nails. So this is 2.5-ish weeks from my past set. The set I did with the badly bitten nails, if you guys remember. So it's been about 2 weeks. So I have been cuticle oiling almost every day, more than once a day. So I think I missed about 3 days in the past 2.5 weeks. So I push back my cuticle area, skin, and then I massage in a bunch of oil. So I'm trying to get my nails to a healthier state in order to be able to do something I actually like, because I'm not really into this shorter, pointy shape. But they're doing all right. It's kind of strange to me. This one was my healthy nail. This was the long nail, yet look how little my growth is. And then these are the ones that were unhealthy and they're super long, or not super long, but they've grown a lot more than this one has. So that's kind of weird. This one's lifting slightly right in the corner here, but this was the shortest nail of the whole thing, so that's to be expected. My thumb's doing great though. I did whack this nail, my middle finger. All still intact. I had a few people ask me how tips would last, and it doesn't really matter if you use tips or use sculpt as long as you're doing it correctly and you have the right strength, you have the right shape, you have the right C-curve and apex. That's the most important. So it's not so much that if you sculpt it's better versus tips, because it's not. It depends on your structure. That's what the most important is. So the reason I used tips last time is just because it takes so long to sculpt and my nails were in horrible shape. Did you guys see them in that video? They were pretty bad. There was no way I was gonna be able to get an even nice shape on that sculpting. I mean, especially on my dominant hand with my non-dominant hand, I would not have been able to do that, and I just, yeah, so I used tips and they look fine. So we are going to prep my nails. I'm just gonna do that quickly because I already showed you guys that, and I'm not going to do the same color that I have on right now. I'm just gonna backfill them with this like glittery color. This is called Shooting Star from Glitterbels, and I'm just gonna backfill them because honestly I am just trying to grow these out. I don't care what they look like, I don't care the color, I just want them longer and healthier again. I'm gonna put my goggles on and I'm going to prep these nails, and then so I'll just quickly just fast forward through that, and then we can try out Susie's brush and give this a backfill for myself. Let's get started. So I'll just tell you quickly what I'm gonna fast forward, but no, I'll just quickly tell you guys. What I'm gonna do is file off the top coat here, file this area down slightly, not much, and then prep my cuticle area and shape the nail, and then we'll go in, okay? So now let's get started. Okay, so I can take these off now. And we're gonna use Susie's fine file to go in and remove the shine off my natural nail, because this one's safe enough to do that. And I love files that have the thicker center, because you can kind of get really deep into the sidewalls and cuticle area and stuff. So we're just gonna remove the shine. Okay, so now that I got rid of the shine, I can take the medium one now, and I can go in and shape. Like I said, not too picky on the way these look. I'm just trying to grow my natural nail back. And to do that, I need to wear nails, or else, nom nom. Okay, so I'm gonna wipe off all of that dust. And like you can see, the dust on my apron is very very hard to see because the apron's white. So that's convenient. So I'm just going to cleanse my cuticle area and remove all the extra dust. So here's how they look. Let's zoom in and take a look for you guys. I think that's as close as I can go. So you can see I filed out some lifting, but if you look really close, there's a gap, a slight gap. I'll just fill that in because my natural nail is still really short. This one's grown a bit, you can kind of see on that one. This one was the healthy one, so it's fine. My thumb feels good too, like it's growing quite well. So next I'm going to dehydrate and prime. And now I'm gonna prime. So that was dehydrated that I applied first. Now I'm coming in with the acid-free primer. You only really need to put it on the natural nail. And then we can go in with the shooting star glitter. So in my last video I showed you guys that if I'm doing my dominant hand with my non-dominant hand, I like to pick up my bead with my dominant hand. Why is it so hard to remember? Do I like need to write it down somewhere? Jeez. So I'm just gonna dip and wipe my brush, and then I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of monomer on my brush, go into my shooting star, drain off some of that liquid, and then place that down, wipe off my brush, and then push it up. So you can use your other finger like I just did to kind of pull the thumb skin on the side down. That way you can get the product closer into that area. And then I'm just dragging it down the nail. Yeah, this brush is great. It's great size. Yeah, that looks great. I totally don't mind that. I thought I wouldn't like it, but I actually don't mind that at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that on all my nails. Why does it have to be so hard to do the wrong hand? Why can't it be easier? You guys know my struggle, other nail techs? That was so hard. So like I said, I don't really care if they're perfect. My main goal right now is to grow my nails. But that is such a pretty glitter, hey? It's kind of neutral, goes with all the glitter on my nails already. It's kind of like a champagne silvery kind of color. So I'm just gonna try to make these not look so bad by applying a little bit more of that glitter and trying to blend it in a little bit better. Okay, so after that, since I used glitter, I'm going to again dip, wipe, and clean off the brush. You're just gonna do careful strokes. So grab, either fold your paper towel or grab a fresh one. Dip, wipe, try to get that glitter out, try to keep your brush nice and flat and pointy the way that you want. When you're happy with that, you can put your lid on so that you don't screw it up. After that, I'm gonna go in now with some clear acrylic just to, you know, encapsulate the glitter so I don't foul through it. Again, I'm gonna use my, I don't even know, this hand. Whoops. I'm gonna use my dominant hand to pick up the bead to start and then shift it over to my non-dominant hand. That's too dry. Okay. Placing my bead, wiping off my brush, and then patting into place. Alright, that wasn't so hard. And then I'm just going to do that to the rest of them. Okay, so after I finally got all that applied, again, I'm going to clean off and maneuver my brush, carefully wiping out any product, cleaning it, making sure there's no leftover product because any leftover acrylic will clog and ruin your brush. There will be no way out once it dries. So, clean it beforehand. Especially if you want to keep a nice brush. And this is a nice brush, so you definitely want to keep this nice and clean. So I'm going to go ahead and let my nails dry, and then we will finish file with a hand file. Okay, so I took a little break and let my nails dry. So I'm going to use the coarse file, just a hand file. I don't really need to debulk these nails or anything. I didn't do much filing at the beginning or anything. So I'm holding this like this with one finger out on top, just to keep it nice and straight. And I'm using my other hand here that I struggle to file to do the work, which makes it easier. So I'm just trying to get my pointier shape. Then I'm gonna go around and just slightly debulk the nails. And like I said, using my other hand to do most of the work here for me, so I don't actually have to. I was getting a cramp really bad when I was prepping my nails. So it's really hard to do your hands, your own nails. Dust these off. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use the Suzies sanding sponge just to go over the nails. This will help get rid of all those like deeper ridges that were caused by my coarse file. And then I will be able to top coat these. And they won't chip or anything because they'll have something kind of rough to stick to. So now I'm going to cleanse the nails. And that's how they look so far. These are far from perfect, and I know that. Like I said, I don't care. I just want my nails to be long again. So I'm gonna top coat these with my glitterbels No Wipe top coat. And I can do an update again for you guys in a few weeks because I want these to grow a little bit longer so that I can remove them and do a new set. So hopefully in a few weeks they'll be long enough to update you guys again, remove the nails, show you how much growth I've gotten in. I guess by then it'd be, if I did 3 weeks, it'd be like 5.5 weeks of acrylics on to help my nails grow. And then we can see how long they've gotten. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and nuke it in my lamp. So So while that is curing in the light, I just wanted to thank Susie so much for the gifts. I love the brush and I think the apron is so cute. It's great for work. So thank you so much, Susie. And for the one person who doesn't know who she is, I will link her in my description box for you and you can follow her because she has tons of educational videos. You guys will love it. So many tutorials, lots of education on there. So you'll learn a lot from her if you don't already follow her. So make sure you check that out. I'll also link everything there in the description box as well. And when these have grown out a bit more, I'll do another update. We can remove them, do another new set, see how they have grown. Make sure that if you are trying to grow your nails like I am, to cuticle oil a few times a day, push back the skin. Just try to take really good care of them. Don't pick at them, don't bite them. Just try and grow them back. And here is how they look. All shiny. I just cured for 1 minute. Yeah, I feel like that shooting star glitter was a good choice. At first I was like, whatever, this is just gonna look bad, I don't care. But I actually don't mind the shooting star glitter because it's super neutral and it kind of just, it looks fine. I mean, these don't look amazing. I don't love these, but they're fine. They'll help grow my nails out. So if you guys like this video, and if there's anything else you'd like to see, please let me know in my comment section. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!